James Hughes here with Robinson ISD, and we're continuing on our Google Educator Camp series with the focus of becoming a certified Level 1 Google Educator. I'm working on this series with my partner, Mr. Willie Thomas, our Director of Integration and Media Services, and we're focusing on all the great things that G Suite can do for you in your role here with Robinson ISD. A few of the topics that we'll be covering today are building websites with Google Sites. So some of the things that Google Sites can do for us can provide us with a one-stop destination for all of our important information. Videos, calendars, presentations, attachments, text. You can share it with a small group or a large group to where multiple people can collaborate on it, like many of the other parts of G Suite. Other things that we can include are e-portfolios, something that we've begun with our high school students here. Having this for a unit or a project, information sources for parents, course resources, class information, and again, the embedded calendar. With that said, let's jump in. Okay, we start by doing a quick Google search for Google Sites. Once we're in there, we want to click on the new Google Sites. Even if you have access to the old Google Sites, I'm not really sure when it will go down, so it's easiest to just jump in with a new one. When you come in, you want to be sure that you are logged into your personal Robinson account so that you can make sure everything is saved to the right spot. And like many of the other aspects of Google, we're going to begin by coming down here, clicking on this red button at the bottom to create a new site. Once we get it, we're going to be able to title our page and our site name. So I'm going to start by titling Camp Google, since it's the name of our series. Like other things with Google, I click up here, automatically registers the name. Now, I have different page titles on here, but before I jump into that, I want to look at the features I have here on the side. So, over here we're going to start off with Insert. This is where we can insert different information, whether it's going to be a text box, an image, of something straight out of our drive, or if we're going to embed, for instance, embed a video or embed a website. The other things we have are, first, our layouts. If we want a specific layout for our Google site on this page, we have a few different choices. Then we come down here, we have some other features. A lot of the G Suite applications are available to be included into this insert function. Now, I'm going to jump over here. When I go to pages, this tells me what pages I have involved with my site. So they were all going to be listed out here kind of in an outline form, and we'll come back to this and look a little bit more later because I want to jump into themes. Themes, right here we have 4 main themes to choose from. I can choose the different coloring schemes for my theme that I want. Those are different options that I have available. I can also click right here and have a lot more in terms of my coloring schemes that I would want to be involved in my website. Okay, so let's jump into adding pages to this website before we do anything else. So we're going to come back here to our Page tab. Come down on the bottom, we can add a new page. Now, once we're inside of this page, what we can do is we can make an additional page for their core subjects. Once I create the page, I can click on it and drag it within that. So now, if you look over here on link, I have math in my freshman year. If I want to add another math for my sophomore year, click on it. Once it finishes loading, click on it, drag it here. Now there's one in my sophomore year, my freshman year. If I want to add science, so click on it, drag it to the course it needs to go into, And once you see that it's in there and it's indented, we'll also see it's over here. So we have different pages on available. So we're here with our default template for our web page. We've added these templates down here, but if you want to personalize this top part, what you can do are a few different things. First, go up here to the tile web page. You can add your personal logo, whether it's a picture or a design template of some kind. It will appear right next to the title of the web page. You can change the header type. So if this is your main page and you want it to be the whole page, we can click on that as well. One other thing we can do is we can change the background image. So I can go to upload, go into pictures, and I can choose a picture that will be my background. Now, and title, Camp Google, I can leave as a title, as a heading, subheading. I'm going to leave as a title for right now. Okay, I have very limited things that I can do, but that right there is my main page. Now, as you notice, I have a few things down here. If I want to get rid of them, I can by deleting. To where now I'm left with my home page. I can come up here on my menu bar and move around from topic to topic to topic if I so choose. Okay, so let's take a look about adding information onto a page. So I come over here and click on Science. I have my layout choices over here on the side. So on these, I can just choose. It makes it pretty simple as far as uploading, selecting an image. I can incorporate an image by my URL. I can search through Google. So I can select castles. I'll click on that. I can title it. And then I can come down here and write a reflection over the trip to this castle or whatever I'm incorporating in this picture. You come over here and I can duplicate it. I can change up the background if I want to have a specific background behind this. I can do that. Now obviously this is a little distracting, so I can always come back over here, change it to my default color that I chose with my template. If I don't want to use layouts, I want to come over here and double click, and I can just incorporate a text box. If I want it to be a normal text, or I can have it as a title, I can center it. Then I can come down here and I can embed a video if I want. I can upload something from my computer, pull something from my drive, or incorporate an image. Now, if we look at our drive, we can click over here on the drive button, and you can come down and you can search through your drive and incorporate anything that is currently in your drive. I can include that. Okay. If I come down here, if I want to upload something that's on my computer itself, I can come over here and incorporate that. Now, if I decide I like that, but I would prefer it down here, you can click and drag, and you get these nice helpful lines to help you balance things out and get it evened up from place to place. Great thing about this is it's a web page, so it just keeps going on and on and on. Another thing, if I want to incorporate a presentation, okay, and I come over here to this slide presentation. Now my presentation is also included within this web page. So it's another helpful tool in Google Sites. If I want to embed something, say I want to embed a calendar, if I click on my embed, I'll get this window popped up. Let me navigate over to a calendar, and what I'll do is I'm going to move over to Intech. I'm going to come over here to my settings and sharing, and I'll scroll down to where it has this embed code. Let me go ahead and copy it. I'm going to move back. I'm going to type in my embed code. I'm going to paste it in there, hit next. It gives me a quick preview. And then I can insert a calendar. It has the name of who's the owner of the calendar, what calendar it is, and now a calendar is incorporated in that. And you do that with any type of embed code, whether it's a video calendar. So that's a way to incorporate those things for Google Sites. So now we'll go through again, hit embed code. I'm going to paste it. This time I'm going to paste the video. And now I have a video incorporated. Maybe it's a video I shot for class. Maybe it's a video like now that I'm doing for this. So I can incorporate video onto my Google Sites. Now you may be asking yourself, how can I get this website out on the web for others to see? And so here's what you would do. You come over to this person with the plus next to it, click on it. First thing we want to do is adjust our settings, just like any other Google application. I can come right here, I can click change, and I have my options. Anyone can find and view the published version, anyone in Robinson ISD, or only specific people. We're going to just leave this open to Robinson for right now. I hit save. This is also currently a draft. I can change the share settings right here to where others can collaborate on it. I can invite certain people to also be able to view it or to edit it. Once I'm done with that, if I want to go ahead and preview it, see what it would look like when it's out there, I'll click on the eyeball. And so now I have 3 viewpoints. I have what it would look like on a phone. I have my menu here on the side. I have what it would appear as on a tablet. And then finally, what it looks like on a computer itself. Once I'm done with this view, click X, I'm back here. And now if I'm good, I'm confident, I have the site where I want, I will come over here to publish. I will choose a web address, and this right here will be the web address. As you're typing in, we'll see if it's available. So I cannot include the word Google, but if I just have James, this one is possible. So anyone at Robinson ISD can manage. I'm going to hit publish. It is publishing, and once it's finished publishing, it's going to be out there. Your site has been published successfully. You can view it, and this is what it will look like outside of my computer within our district. If I need to make changes, I can come over here to edit the page since this is my website. If for some reason I'm not happy with it, I want to unpublish it, I can unpublish it right here. Click on got it, and now my site is unpublished. Again, these are just a few of the things that Google Sites can do. If you have any questions or are wanting to see any other possibilities involved with Google Sites, please let Mr. Thomas or myself know. Otherwise, have a great day. Thanks so much.